Greetings, beloveds. Beloveds, we would like to ask of you as an exercise to notice the places in your daily existence, notice the places in your mental computations where you will allow yourself to be removed from the very presence of your own divinity by feelings of, what will another think of me? A feeling of shame, a feeling of embarrassment, a feeling of discomfort. For when you engage in these dynamics, what you have done is aligned yourself with the egoic mind that will remove you from your present circumstance and will steep you in what has occurred in the past. It will bring you forward into your fears for what is to come. And all in all that has happened is you have been allowing yourself and assigning yourself responsibility or power away from you. When you come to the realization, when you come to that God-given moment, when you say, I have done all of this, I am responsible for all of this, everything that I feel, everything that I say, everything that has ever happened, you will receive such an onslaught of grace, an onslaught of, shall we say, power, but power of the self, not power to impose or enforce upon another, but the God and Goddess given power, beloveds, of knowing that every thought that you think creates and manifests as a reality in your existence. Now, how will you choose to use this brilliant and magnificent dynamic within your lives? Will you choose to say, I do not want what is happening to me to be happening? Or will you choose to say, this is exactly what I created? Now, if you disagree with the circumstance and you say, I did not create this, I did not want this, beloveds, then you must begin the work of burrowing, if you will, deeply into your consciousness to understand where it is that you have plucked this certain circumstance from your mental process of creating. You must truly come to believe, truly come to know, and truly come to own, if you will, beloveds, that you are creator gods and goddesses, that every notion, every single aspect of your existence is manufactured by you. Now, this is indeed a profound responsibility, but who cares? You are creator gods, creator goddesses, beings of light, fueled by love. When you come to realize and recognize, beloveds, that you have loved that which you have feared, hear me wisely, hear me again. You have loved that which you have feared, beloveds. You find your freedoms. You brought this forth so that you could study it, every single aspect of it, every mere nuance of it, beloveds. And now it is time for you to love that which you fear. That which you say, this does not belong to me. I do not want this in my life. This is not the circumstance that I have decided to create. And you have indeed, through your languaging, through your thinking, through your actions, beloveds. So it is indeed time for you to step into this mantle of divinity that you wear, that you have worn unconsciously, and it is time to bring it to your consciousness. For in that, you will have such clarity of vision, clarity of purpose, clarity of actions, clarity of consciousness, rather than the whiny, namby-pamby, I can't believe this was done to me. I can't believe they did that. Look at this victimizer. Look at, oh, poor me. All of that, beloveds, is washed away. All of that disappears in an instant. The moment that you come to recognize who you truly are, the moment you allow yourselves to remember why it is that you decided to play this wretched game in the first place. If you're going to play a game, beloveds, play it to win, for goodness sake. And the winning of this game is the remembrance of everything that you have assigned your power to and calling it back to you and allowing yourself to move through the world in such a way that you know nothing but joy and you know nothing but grace and you know nothing but happiness. Who said you're not allowed to be happy? Who said you must suffer? Who said you must be miserable? You should take a look at the man in the mirror. We thank beloved Michael for that song. You are the man, you are the woman in the mirror, beloveds. You are the one. So it is time to knock off this entire conversation about how you are victimized by this circumstance. And this is not the way that you want it to be. And oh my goodness, look, another accident, another calamity, another broken relationship, another job that didn't work out. Beloveds, you are the ones creating and manufacturing every single moment of your existence. So please take your hands and put them upon the driver wheel of your vehicles. Keep your hands and windows within the vehicle. Something like that. So Hannah Grace loved when she would take her journeys to Disneyland, and they would give these instructions as if anyone would be foolish enough to stick their hands outside of the moving vehicles. Beloved, you stick your hands outside of your moving vehicles and wonder why they are chopped off, why you end up decapitated, why you end up with missing limbs. Allow yourself to be and do one thing only, and that is to be the Christ being that you are. And that, beloveds, is accomplished when you say, I and I alone are responsible for every single thing that exists in my world, every war, every politician, every institution. You have manufactured this. You and you alone. To borrow his words, you and you alone have done this to yourselves. Beloveds, there is such a release of what you consider to be these moments of pain and anguish. There is such a release of what you know to be the reality of your existence. You feel that you are these awkward and ineffective beings who have created planets and galaxies and universes. We would ask that you truly meditate upon what it is to be a god, what it is to be a goddess. And then you truly meditate upon what you have called yourself to be as a human. You are so much more. Blessings to you, beloveds. Blessings to you always. Our prayer for you is that you awaken. You awaken to the truth of your essence of love. Blessings to you always, beloveds. Call upon us, have conversations with us. Allow us to help you remember that which you have chosen to forget. It is very simple. We love you, and we will indeed speak with you again.